Greetings, I am Desolate Doom. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to look at how to turn one hopper line from a single input to 8 hopper lines at the same speed. So behind us here is how we're going to do that. So we're going to use some hopper mine carts. Now there's a few different trials here. I want to show you a few things. But if we just look at it, let's take ourselves a stack of stone. And let's see what happens if I drop it into this first chest. Okay, it just flows right out of there. And it flows, unfortunately, only into these 4 hoppers. But right there, we just split that one double chest input into 4 hoppers. So if you only need 4 times, it might be a better way to go. But let's take a look at what happens if we put it in the back. Alright, let's see, is it done? It's done, it's done, okay. Nope, not there. It's on the other side. It went into the other hopper mine cart. So, you can't use the chests. I don't know why exactly, but I was playing around with it and I found that, hey, you can use another hopper mine cart. Oops. So, if I take a stack of stone here, drop it in, then it's going to split that that stack of 64 into 8 perfect little hoppers right here. Yeah, it goes into 8 different hoppers perfectly. So that, you might be thinking, well, that's 8 different hopper lines. How are you going to make that efficient? Well, I don't know. You play around with it, whatever you want to do with it. I'll show you later what I did with it, or will be doing. Let's see what happens though if we take that same stack. Actually, let's use some granite so it's a different color, and stick it in this chest. Because I don't like interfacing with hopper mine carts personally, but as you can see, it doesn't work. It still all goes into this single minecart hopper here. And the reason, I guess, is because, that this hopper minecart's pulling out an item from the chest as this one's taking an item from this hopper minecart. So this guy never gets a chance. Sorry, guy. Now, I wanted to go even more. Like, I like chests, so I prefer to put it in a big chest than a hopper minecart directly. These two work-ish. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to stick first a stack of granite in there. It just fell out of there. It just went down to the bottom. And hey, 8, 9, yeah, it does distribute it, but not evenly and not even in a predictable manner. Like, I'm going to put this stack of stone in there and see what happens. It's probably going to be different. Don't let me get a liar now. So this one gets, oh, see, it's 9. I don't know. I don't understand that one. But it works. It's just, kind of not even. So if you don't need it to be even, this is an option. But I prefer this one because it's even. By chest, you don't work. But this works perfectly. It'll always distribute the items evenly between these 8 hoppers. Assuming you have a number divisible by 8. Let's see. This guy, same concept here. I've got 2 mine carts next to each other. If I throw a stack in there, I get 7 in this one, 7 in that one, 8. So yeah, it's some 9s over here. It just doesn't, it does take it, but it's not even. Now, from here, I was thinking, hey, let me see if I can expand that. So I went over here. I was like, let's try this out. Let's try it. What do you think's going to happen? You probably know what's going to happen, don't you? Well, it doesn't work. If we put the items in this hopper minecart, one of these 2 is going to grab it before the other one gets a chance to. So it's only going to go distribute to one of these sets. Let's see, this, okay, yeah, it went to this, okay, it went to this hopper minecart and this hopper minecart. So it does distribute it evenly, but it's literally the exact same as using one of those. Oop, terrible. No, sorry. It's literally the exact same as using one of these, so no point in that. Now what does work, if we double the hopper mine carts in there for each, like if I put 2 hopper mine carts on here, then it would work. But again, it would be the same concept as this guy. It would not be even. So if you want perfectly even item distribution, 8's your limit. Unless I'd be glad if somebody found a way to make it even more and told me, like, tell me in the comments anything you can think of to either do with this or make it better. But this works. If we were to like put another double hopper minecart over here and the minecart on top of that, it would work. It's just gonna be randomly distributed like these two guys. So I figure I'll go ahead and show you how to build it. Thank you so much, Logical Geek Boy, for your creeper farm, showing me how to put hopper minecarts in glass. I learned that years ago from that very video. So if you want a creeper farm, check his out. So, put some iron bars on top of the hoppers, set a rail down, stick the hopper minecart on top of that, break it. Now, hit F3 and B at the same time, and you can get your hitboxes. If you look at the hitboxes in here, you'll notice that the hitbox of this minecart is on all 4 of these hoppers. The hitbox of this hopper minecart is on all 4 of those hoppers, and both those hitboxes are underneath this hitbox on top. It's got to be like that. If it's not like that, it's not going to work. So if you try and build it and it's just pulling from one hopper or another, just try to adjust your hoppers, hopper minecarts rather. Sorry. So I like to just push it in this corner right here, and then I might even push a little further. I don't know. That'll be good. Let's try that. And yes, sometimes they do turn on their own. It makes 0 difference if they're at an angle or not, because the hitboxes are not at an angle. So again, gonna push this into the corner here. And then I'm just going to put some glass on top of that. And make sure you break all of these iron bars without destroying your hopper minecarts. And then we're just going to go up, put ourselves some pistons to push that glass on top of our hopper minecarts. So I learned that from Logical Geek Boy's creeper farm. He had an insane amount of items, and he basically caught it with some 2 minecarts inside a glass. I broke it. Get back in there. So I've been using that trick ever since. So thanks a lot. So that's the first step done. I think I'm probably going to need to push these further a little bit. I'll test it out. I can almost guarantee you it won't work. Watch me be wrong. It happens a lot. So this is like my first video, guys. So tell me what you think. Give me suggestions. I'd be very happy for suggestions. Keep hitting the wrong button. Probably don't hit the wrong button. That's a good suggestion. Let's see if it works. Let's see. It's not working. It's not working at all. Oh no. Give me that back. So luckily, we can push the minecarts while they're in the glass. So make sure the hitbox is covering at least a little portion of the hopper, and it'll still pull from it. Oops. Okay, not too bad. A little bit more. Okay. Now let's try it. Now it's going in there. And did it go to all 8 hoppers? It sure did. So, ladies and gents, that is how you turn a single input into 8 different hoppers evenly spread out. And, I mean, you could, if you think about it, you could take all those 8 lines and bring them into a single chest. You see? Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You just have to figure out how to make that all fit together. And I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you could. You could. Uh, Again, I'll show you why I want to do this. I was on rounds with my sister-in-laws, and we wanted a furnace that was using lava and didn't waste any buckets of lava. And we wanted to be faster, so I wanted to stick like 60 of them next to each other. So I tried doing it with different things, but I could not get 16. 8 was the max I could get to work, and I wound up with this sort of thing. That doesn't work, obviously. But yeah, this apparatus takes exactly 100 items before it lets the items flow into the furnace and stops the items from flowing and smelts them. I've got a few iterations. I'm working on the kinks, so I'll probably this weekend or whenever I get it finished and work out all the bugs, I'll make a video on that. It does involve comparators and magic numbers like 92 or, yeah, that's too big, 124. Because if you know, hopper, wow, lava bucket will smelt exactly 100 items. So we got to figure out a way to make it take 100 items, then start smelting. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please comment, let me know what you think. Any suggestions would be great. Tell me what you do with this. Tell me what you do with the distribution system over here. I'd be curious to know. Let me know. See ya.